I worked out that the BBC held something that had never been broadcast, which is the 4-minute warning. The actual 4-minute warning. The thing that had kind of haunted my childhood. This nightmare idea that when a war began, there was going to be an announcement on the BBC because the British Broadcast Corporation morphed into the wartime broadcasting service in the event of a nuclear war. And the BBC would have announced the 4-minute warning that the country was under nuclear attack, that we had minutes until impact.
So it's ready. It's pre-recorded. It's in the can and they can use it when necessary.
It's ready, and there was a part of the BBC that was on standby to do this. And this is a kind of pre-digital age. So I worked out this thing must physically exist. The 4-minute warning is going to be locked up in a cupboard somewhere within this great sprawling thing called the BBC.
Because it's an analog world.
Yeah, it's an analog world. It's going to physically exist. So I wrote loads of email. Oh, I think it was letters.
It wouldn't have been emails, yeah.
I think letters. It's such a long time ago. And I remember there was a back and forth, and it took weeks to persuade them to let me include in my program and broadcast in my program the 4-minute warning. And then this parcel arrived. And inside this box were 2 commercial cassettes, the sort you could buy in the shops. One of the cassettes had a red felt tip circle, coloured in red felt tip, and another little circle on the label on the cassette, and that said air raid warning. And the second cassette had a green felt tip pen circle, and that said all clear. And these were commercial cassettes. And what just shocked me, I was 29 years old, I'd lived through the Cold War, I was a historian, I was obsessed with the Cold War, was how amateurish it was. It was just so kind of low tech. It was just kind of low quality. And it made me just realize how fraught the Cold War had been, that I just imagined it would be so much more impressive, so much more high tech, that there was more to it. And it was commercial cassettes with air raid warning in felt tip.
Yeah.